Thank you and good afternoon, and thank you very much for being here. First of all, I would like to express my deep appreciation to the government of Canada for being us today, and particularly to my friend Ambasssador, the permanent representative of Canada to the UN. Always great to be here. Like a great Oh, sorry.
Nope. Now you turn it off.
No,
Okay.
works. Don't touch it again. Well, this commitment of Canada hosting this event is a true example of their continuous commitment to advance the human rights of LBT women, exploring ways to overcome obstacles for the empowerment of all women. For Argentina, as co-chair of the LGBT core group in New York, it is an honor to be able to sponsor this event and to present our perspective and experience in relation with economic empowerment of LGBT women. I would like to start highlighting the challenge that means developing and implementing policies in a field quite unexplored and where there is a general lack of best practices and good experiences to share among governments. Nonetheless, this challenge is also a great opportunity to be creative and to work closely with civil society to identify gaps, problems, and possible way forward. As a government, the actions aimed at the economic empowerment of LGBT women have to be designed, taking into two different realities. First, it is common for LGBT workers to face discrimination at work on the basis of their sexual orientation and or gender identity. Moreover, LGBTI persons frequently experience discrimination and harassment at school, which hampers their future employment prospects. Therefore, it is crucial that the government adopts and implements wide-ranging measures to address violence and discriminations against LGBTI people in the educational system. We need to work hard to grant them the right to a quality education and to reduce the disturbing level of dropout of the schools among LGBTI youth. In fact, it is the responsibility of the state to ensure the access and permanence of LGBTI people in the educational system, implementing strategies for the eradication of discrimination and violence. It is imperative to include and discuss age-appropriate concepts related to sexual diversity and gender perspective in the pedagogical programs at all educational levels. Second, the government should design strategies to ensure that LGBTI people of all ages have access to decent work. Therefore, we have to create quality income opportunities, integrating actions that promote training, entrepreneurship, and eradication of discrimination in the workplace. While working with the private sector, governments should explore creative ways to increase job opportunities in the public sector with a more diverse participation. In our case, despite the controversial nature of quotas, some local governments, like the province of Buenos Aires, have developed legislation seeking to grant a percentage of all new jobs are for trans people. Those percentages go from 1 to 5%, depending on the jurisdiction. They tend to solve an urgent problem of access to work of trans people and equal opportunities in a society where until recently they were mostly rejected from the formal economy. In parallel, the National Ministries of Labor and Education have signed agreements with civil society organizations and private sector to develop workshops and training opportunities for trans people. Such experiences have been taking place in different cities around the country: Bahia Blanca, Buenos Aires, Mar del Plata, Rosario, Córdoba. They are the most important and large urban areas in Argentina. We are still exploring different alternatives to empower economically LBT women, and in particular trans women who were historically in a more vulnerable situation. In order to achieve this, we consider that it's crucial to have full commitment and leadership in the fight against homophobia and transphobia. The role of high-level officials in that sense is irreplaceable. There is no doubt that there has been progress in recognizing the human rights, including labor rights of LGBTI persons. A solid framework has obvious benefits, but we need to be more vocal on what we really mean leaving no one behind. And there is nothing more concrete to show than real policies reaching out those who have been usually forgotten. Thank you so much.